Competing in the finals of the featherweight Grand Prix, Mr. Agent McKee. How are you doing today, my friends?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well. So first of all, I want to thank you for joining us. You got to tell me, how was that Thanksgiving? You're down in the U.S. I had my Thanksgiving a little while ago, but talk to me. How was that for you?
I was good, man. Just hung out at the house, had the family over, had the team over. The guys didn't really have places to go, and just cooked and had a great time. You know, made it as home welcoming to everyone in the gym as possible, and just shared good vibes. You know, I mean, good vibes, good times, and created a good memory. Yeah.
We got the fans out there.
Yeah, that's my pops. That's my pops in the back.
I see. So, was it a little bit of a different Thanksgiving with all the restrictions from the governments and everything? No?
Nah, we don't follow them. We've been thugging out here. Nah, we just kind of stick to our routine, you know what I mean? If it's working, why switch it up, you know? There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, but just try not to fall victim to it or let it affect us, you know what I mean? We just stay focused, stay on the grind, and be the best people we could be inside and outside of the gym. And I think that's what's kind of just key to our success in our gym as a unit, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. 100%. Everyone's healthy. You're enjoying it. Enjoy it while you can, right? That's how it's got to be. Yeah, so how do you guys handle it? So like I said, I'm from Canada down here, so we have Thanksgiving. We have that little break until Christmas, but talk to me. You have Thanksgiving so close to Christmas. How do you take in all that food?
Garbage disposal, bro. I eat it all. I put on a lot of weight over Thanksgiving. That's why I had to get back in the gym the same week so I could get ready for Christmas. And Christmas cooking is better than Thanksgiving to me. Only thing I like about Thanksgiving is the peach cobbler. That peach cobbler do something to you, boy.
I haven't actually had that. How good is that?
Dog, you're missing out, bro.
Oh, man.
I'm going to have my uncle make some peach cobbler and send it to you.
All right, we'll send it down from Cali.
They going to think it's something else, but we'll be all right.
Okay. I see. All right, so we also had this Black Friday. I don't know if you're a PS5 fan or what, but did you cop that at all yet?
I was going to, so the homie had one. I couldn't pay $900 for it.
It's expensive, eh?
$900? Like, bro, that's damn near like I was complaining about buying iPhones for $900. Now fucking PlayStation and Xbox is $900. I'm cool. I'll wait until New Year's when it goes back down to $500 and everyone's raging at Best Buy and all these places to get them. I'll fight with people in the line then. But I'm not paying $900 for a damn Xbox. That shit's unheard of.
It's crazy how many people are actually buying it though. Like you can find them almost nowhere now.
Dude, I almost did it, but I was like, bro, I can't spend that. $900? Like, bro, you might as well say $1,000. You know what I mean? $900. Like, I don't give a shit if I'm rich. $900, that's a lot of money, bro.
That's still too much.
Game console, and it includes 0 games. We gonna have to rethink this Xbox and PlayStation. Y'all got. They need to combine and unify all platforms like Call of Duty did, so we can all play together. Then you can just have whatever system you want. You know what I mean? There's no big in between.
Apparently, there's some some virtual PS5 thing. You can download it from the PS4. I honestly don't know how that works, but
I'm not a virtual.
I don't think it's $900.
I need to see reality. What's really right in front of me. All this fake virtual. Nah, man, y'all desensitizing people.
All right, so talking about the fights, we had one not long ago. Like you mentioned, you're back training in the gym now. It was a short night at the office. So first of all, talk to me. How are you feeling? Have you had time to dissolve all of what happened that night?
Not really. It's not over. You know what I mean? Still got one more fight. So for me, like I said, it was just another stepping stone and putting a stamp on my career. You know what I mean? Everyone's, who have you fought? Who you haven't beaten anybody? So for me, I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go out here and starch Carwell, and all you people that said I wasn't gonna do it, go hit that follow button and quit hating now. You know what I mean? I made I swear I probably made a good 20 bets with fans. I'm like, all right, well, when I finish him, you gotta go follow me.
Yeah.
So I know I gained 20 followers.
Fair enough. At least 20.
At least 20.
Yeah. Yeah, so you gotta talk me through that Mckee-otine. That was one of the wildest things of that night, and it's still carrying on to be one of the greatest submissions so far. Talk to me. What was going through your head when you were doing that? Honestly, I didn't see it coming. It looked like you were just trying to like flip them over or whatnot. So talk to me about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been kind of doing that move since I was a kid. My dad used to get pissed at me for doing it. 'Cause in wrestling, I do chin whips, you know what I mean? So I'm chin whipping the kid to their back, and you got the
Yeah.
underhook. And then some kids would just flatten out, so then I get stuck on my back. And I'm like, well, I got pinned a couple times because I'd be cranking on the shoulder, and I'm trying to, like, roll them through, you know what I mean? So I guess it's just a little modified from that. A lot of people do the pass, which is 100%, I guess.
Yeah.
And they roll people over. Well, I know if I figure for the body lock, I triangle the body, they can no longer roll. So that's why I locked up the body lock first, and then I dug it deep on the underhook. And that was all she wrote.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. So you got to talk to me. Did you feel how tight that was when he was actually in the submission? Obviously, you weren't in there, but you had the body triangle and you were tugging on his arm. From the point of view where I was watching, it didn't look like it was a threat at the moment. So talk to me. How tight do you think that actually was?
Oh no, that shit's excruciatingly painful, dude.
Was it?
Yeah, it's like, because like
Yeah.
your lower body's being torqued one way, then you're stretching all this out, and then it's like this is getting deeper. It's a painful move, you know. It's just how deep he was in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people, oh, you can roll, you can do something. Like, I think a lot of people think they can do something until they get put in that position, and they're like, all right, this shit ain't working like I thought it was gonna work, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Him being a wrestler, me growing up in wrestling, I knew where he was going to be at. You know what I mean? I had to push him to his uncomfortable position, and I knew head on the side was uncomfortable. So once he put that head on the side, I just went into improvise mode. You know what I mean? And Houdini popped up with a new sub. So.
Yeah. Now globally known as the Mckee-otine, but hopefully we'll be carrying that maybe even into the next round of this tournament. But yeah, talk to me. Who are you looking forward to facing most, Sanchez or the current champion?
I'd prefer to fight Sanchez just because at that point I have literally walked through the entire division of people that I was supposed to fight, from Henry Corrales to Emmanuel Sanchez. Like, at that point, I've crossed every name off on the list. You know what I mean? And at that point, Patricio's still the 155-pound champ, so we still have our unsettled business. I could just beat up Sanchez real quick and then go up to 55s as planned and conquer that second title as well.
Yeah, so you carried into my next question, the jump to 55. So do you feel after this tournament that's the way to go?
Yeah, I think that's the move. Especially in Bellator, there's really nothing left for me in the 145-pound division. I mean, who else can I fight? You know what I mean? I'm fighting the best of the 35ers. I'm fighting a 45-pound champ and a 55-pound champ, and I've walked through 17 individual opponents in the 145-pound division. I really don't think there's much left for me until there's another young up-and-comer, and he's on his tear, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be like Pitbull and duck him for 17 fights. I'd knock him off that throne 11-0, you know what I mean? Whoever, whenever. I just love the fight, man. So for me, it's just evolving inside and outside of the gym and just continue to push my teammates to be better and be better myself every day.
Yeah, so that's the thing I find fascinating about this tournament is you're facing all these different guys, so you can't say, no, I don't want to face this guy, like you can do, I guess, in the individual one-on-one fight.
Now, Pitbull got to pull his little hoe-ass veto. He jumped to the other side of the bracket and put everybody he fought on one side. It was a good strategy, you know what I mean? I strategically, I get why he did it, but for a shark swimming in the ocean, I smell blood, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. So, yeah, talk to us here. We see what you can do in the cage. We see you on Instagram and whatnot, but what's the favorite thing to do outside of training?
Race cars.
Really?
Yeah, I got a souped up Honda. I'm about to get a truck actually, so I stopped going fast.
Okay.
Truck, I'm thinking about getting a caddy. That Porsche GT2 RS is after the tournament. I'm cashing that check in already, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm motivated to spin that check so I can get another check.
For sure. We got to get that $1 million, and then we can buy all the cars we want.
You know what I mean? Buy a house, buy another house, buy some more cars, and just
And
enjoy
another
life,
house.
man. I can't take any of this shit with me at the end of the day, so just let the family enjoy it, and I enjoy it.
Yeah, so you gotta talk to me. I don't blame you. You really want this belt. I'm sure it's all you're thinking about when you go to sleep at night. But in your opinion, can you tell us what that belt would represent to you, other than the physical title?
It's just a childhood dream, to be a world champion. That's something I've always dreamed of. Watching my dad have his career go the way it did, him having multiple belts, different organizations. I feel like it's the beginning of my career in a sense, you know what I mean? I'm a world champ. Besides it bringing that label of the accolades and the support and just knowing what you've accomplished, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't really think the belt means anything,
Mhm.
It just really puts the solidification on, all right, he's a champ. He's done great. He's undefeated, you know what I mean? At that point, I don't think people can doubt me any longer, you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
have to give the respect, and if they don't give the respect, you know what I mean? Like, straight up. So, I'm looking forward to getting a belt too, you know what I mean? That I think that's my real goal when having a belt and another belt in another division. That's when it's like, all right, that belt now has meaning, because you
Mhm.
held not one but two world titles in two different divisions at the same time. That's hard to do, you know what I mean? So that's why I give a lot of respect to Pitbull for what he's done. But like I told him, this is a new era. I got a leash and a kennel waiting. Whenever that dog's ready to go to the pound, you know what I mean? You start acting up, I'll take you in and get a new one.
Yeah, so you mentioned your father. I'm sure he's a very inspirational part of your career. Maybe even why was he the reason you got into MMA?
Yeah, but he didn't want me fighting, which is
Okay.
kind of crazy, because
Yeah.
I mean he was fighting for $50, wrestling shoes and gis, you know what I mean? So it really wasn't a sport.
Mhm.
Still really isn't a sport that much, compared to other sports, professional athletes, real professional athletes who get paid like professional athletes. But as far as the grind and everything else, like, yeah, he's instilled that into me since I was a kid. So he's like, if this is a path that you're gonna take, you know what I mean, you're gonna have to give it your all, and you can be the one to change the sport. You know what I mean? You're good enough. You have the skill set. So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's keep entertaining the people, win the fans over. You know what I mean? Be the people's champ, and then from there, man, we can really do things. You know what I mean? If I had a Conor McGregor following, I can change the sport, dog. You know what I mean? Now I'd spank
Yeah.
Connor's ass. Like, that'd be bacon walking. You know what I mean? Everybody loves bacon, bro. Like, I'm gonna eat that up. Like, so I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I used to get fixed up on worrying about what's gonna happen, why am I not getting recognition and so forth. Now it's just like, just be the best I can be and let time take its course. You know what I mean? And in the near future, I know things will work out just the way that they're supposed to. You know what I mean? I got a
Mhm.
3-year-old brother who's pulling arm bars and triangles already, so like he's gonna be the next wave. You know what I mean? So I'm just making sure that when I'm done and he's now coming in, that like my first check, I always wanted $1 million. Like, he's gonna need 100 million. You know what I mean? So it's like, I want to be the first MMA fighter to go make that 100 million. So when he comes on at 18, he can be a world champ at 18 with
Mhm.
no problems. So I don't know. I think it's looking for the future. You know what I mean? Not just for me, but for my family and the legacy that we will leave behind.
Yeah, so another thing I find crazy is it's hard to find this recognition in the sport. I feel like we should be finding even more ways to better this sport, because it's something you guys you train hard for this. It's not an easy sport, and I want to find, or I want people to find ways to better you guys, whether it's with social media or getting you guys out there to show the world who you guys really are.
Yeah, that's key, man. I learned that early on. This is entertainment. You know what I
Mm,
mean? So you gotta have that style. You know what I mean? You gotta have, not just in the cage, outside of the cage. You gotta carry yourself. You're just the way you are in entirety. You know what I mean? The dress, the speaking. You know what I mean? You got to have all the traits, you know what I mean? And then at that point, it's still a game of chess where they want to move pieces, you know what I mean? So you gotta play the game, you know what I mean? It's chess, not checkers. There's a lot of pieces on the board. You got to make sure that you're that queen that can move everywhere on the board, you know what I mean? Because the king knows he's gonna go to his queen when he needs something done. So in the reference of chess, I'm trying to be that queen. Actually, I like being the king. I'm telling my queen where to go, but But you get the moral of the story.
I
here.
get it. I get it. Yeah. Are you a big chess or checkers fan or no?
Nah, I used to play chess when I was younger. I was on a chess team and whatnot. But
In elementary school?
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. Elementary and then a little bit of middle, and then I was like, I'm done with this.
Fair enough.
But I've been playing. What is it? I think it's what's that other? It's some other game. I forgot what it is. But like you gotta section off all. So I was watching it on Netflix, and that's what like intrigued me about it. You have to section off certain parts of the board in order to win, and whoever has the most pieces wins. So I've been playing that a little bit. I haven't really got the gist of it. I'm getting my ass whooped a lot, but hey, repetition. You know what I mean? Repetition.
Yeah. I'm sure when you're playing chess or checkers, the girls don't look at you the same though. So that's got to be why you switch over to this game.
That's why you switch up the COD, man. COD's
exactly.
the way to go.
Exactly. Yeah. All right. So we've taken a lot of your time today, but I got this one special question, or I have two questions left for you. But this one here, has there been any talks of when this tournament is going to continue? I know they still have to figure their stuff out on their side, but have they told you anything yet?
Fucking headbanger, bro. Nah, we in other words, we gotta wait for Pitbull and Sanchez to fight.
Yeah.
I think hopefully if they fight January, I can get done by like April. You know what I mean? As long as neither one of them get beat up too well. I mean, at the end of the day, that's not my problem. They're just gonna get beat up again. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back out there, man. I've been walking through people this entire tournament, so I'm not trying to spend any time. You know what I mean? I'm 25 years old. These are prime youth years, and I'm looking forward to beating some people up. If not, let me go fight somebody else. We go to somewhere. You know what I mean? I just love to fight. If I can't fight, man, it's torture.
Yeah, I don't blame you either. I'd want to fight too, especially with all this downtime we had at the beginning with the COVID and everything. I'm sure you just want to get right back in there.
Yeah, that and then I had knee surgery back in January.
No, that too.
Yeah, recovering from that was key, but after that, you know what I mean, everything was good. So it's just like, let's keep the ball rolling, you know what I mean? Keep it rolling.
All right, so this last one I'm going to leave you with before we let you go here. You sound busy out there. If you could have one food for the rest of your life, what would that food be and why?
One food? Food or snack? Because if it's a snack, I'm going.
Okay, we can go or snack too, or snack.
If it's a snack, I'm going to go with Snickers, dog.
I knew it.
Yeah, dog, they're just... I wish they would make a Snickers without chocolate. Oh, really? My God.
Dude. What would you put on the outside then? Just the inside?
Nothing, bro. I eat all the chocolate off the damn Snickers anyway. Especially when I'm cutting weight. I bite all I swear, true story, dude. I bite all this damn chocolate off and I spit it out. People look at me like I'm fucking crazy. And I'm like, it's not your Snickers. Like, what are you worried about what I'm doing with it for? I don't like the chocolate. It's too milky. That or... pasta, man. I think,
pasta?
Yeah, I'm a pasta guy.
Pasta.
That pasta. You gotta get them starches, them carbs, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
Quick.
I gotta bring up this idea to you. You said the chocolate's too milky. What about a dark chocolate Snickers?
Ew.
No? You wouldn't like that?
No.
Oh, man.
I gotta taste it.
Oh, I see.
I'm not gonna knock it until I try it. Maybe I'll go home, melt all the chocolate off my Snickers, and then dip that shit in some dark chocolate and create my own.
Perfect. I'll make some.
Snickers just dropped the protein line, dog. Did you see that? Oh my God.
I didn't see that actually.
Bro,
give me a heads up.
Protein bites. They're called protein bites. I'm ordering them just to try it.
All right, cool. And send some over to me, and we'll be all good.
Definitely. Wait, you're in?
I'm down in Canada.
Oh, dude, you got them out there already. Snickers
has really?
Protein. Yeah,
now I gotta run to the store.
Bro, they have protein bars all over the world besides America.
Oh, well, sorry.
It's something USDA, they're not approving it. I wonder what they're putting in it. It must be good for us.
Maybe. Alrighty, so Mr. McKee, I appreciate the time today. I want to give you the opportunity to thank anyone who's helped you throughout your crazy journey. The floor is all yours.
Man, I got to give all the glory to God. The man upstairs wouldn't be possible without him, especially in these crazy ass times. Shout out to my sponsors, Monster, TC1, Sheath, Newport Watch Club. Shit, I'm wearing my shorts. Let me look at them.
Oh man, those Sheath undies are just way too comfortable.
Dude, you've got a pair.
It's crazy.
I've never had a pair. He put me on, and I'm like,
oh, you haven't? No.
No. I wore them the night of the
Man.
fight. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, these are comfy. You know what I mean? They got the
That's
little nut pouch. Then they got
exactly. Yeah.
Nah, they're doing it. That guy, he's on to
They
something.
figured it out.
He figured it out for sure.
All right.
But,
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Nah, you're good, dude. I think that's about it. Affliction, and of course my pops